Hi guys, how we doing on this wacky Wednesday? On Wednesday we do what? On Wednesday we wear black, of course. Of course, right? Yes. How we doing out there on this Wednesday? I hope you guys are doing good. I know we did not check in on Freya Friday, but I believe that you guys are doing okay. I really do. I really believe you guys have got this. And even if we don't, we fake it till we make it, baby, don't we? Yeah, we do. Gotta fake it till we make it. Yep. Gotta love that. Otherwise, you get too down and that's just kind of end game material. And yeah, I'm not going to go out kicking, without kicking and screaming. Might not, win, but I'll take someone with me. Haha. At least that's, that should be how, it's like, that old, kind of motto of like, I might not win, but I'll, at least kick someone's butt. You gotta at least try. You gotta at least try it, and you never know. You might make it through. You might make it through by the skin of your teeth, but you'll make it through, and that's what you got to do. Just try to muddle through. I am, however, already checked out mentally, I think, and for all those reasons, the rest of this. Oh, sorry about that. Don't know why we have that going on, but I have basically got the okay to tune out somewhat the rest of this academic year and just go ahead and prepare for the next, which is awesome. And many changes coming, but not that many, I guess, up and coming. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be definitely, hopefully, it's going to be calm. I'm hoping it's going to be calm. I am really, really hoping that the transition is going to go smooth, not like this last year, which was absolutely horrible. I mean, just when you get the mini, afraid to go just to basic because somebody else found out where they're going, so now they're kind of like freaking out, and you're like, oh God, now why did you have to say that over the phone? And now you have to do damage control. Damage control is always fun, and I like how it's, people don't like how you're doing it, but then maybe they should have done it. If you don't like how others do it, you should do it. That one's a good one. And that's the takeaway from that. And the others are doing it. We're doing it the best we can. And we're not doing it that bad. I mean, a little messy here and there, a little chaos here and there, but otherwise, what's that one movie quote? The cars were dented. I'm okay, but ah, and that's basically how it goes. You just, ah, I've come to a peace that's okay, my luck, and you just kind of. Okay. This is at least that's not on fire. Okay, good. We win. Oh, God. You just go with it. You just go with it, and you've learned kind of how to like just coast on that. It becomes better in the madhouse. So I am very hopeful that this year, then, which will lead to um, parties having their own voice finally, legally. That's going to be helpful too. So that's definitely going to be something new for this year, which is also a big relief. I mean, just big relief. I just keep saying then, hey, all I have to do is keep doing what I'm doing, and I have nothing else to worry about. So they can look, they can wonder, they can think, they can, make accusations, but no, evidence does not back anything else. So I have nothing else to worry about on that front. And, you know, if anything, if my co-spawner ever wants to, speak on the subject, they always know where to contact me. I mean, they know where to contact me, but I have no idea where to contact them. I mean, at least I think I do. At least, and I think I might be right on that, but otherwise, I just kind of go with it, and everything is going to be how it's going to be. I just want an easier transition for those that are involved and those that actually need it. those that actually really, really need just a smooth transition. Just let this go easy for once. Just please let this go very easy. Hopefully, this will be a new coming year for things. And we're looking forward to a lot of big things, actually. Small but big changes. And I am definitely ready for, the independence a little bit here and there. It's going to allow me to have more me time and allow me to actually have a little bit more of other lifestyle, So it's like, yay, oh, yay, you're not, it's like, okay, yes, you can breathe again a little bit, but you're never going to fully breathe. No, you're always going to, that always going to be that mindset. It's like, I'll be able to say, okay, I can relax if I know everything's okay. Okay. Yep. Then you can actually turn that mom down a little bit. We'll never ever fully go off, but we'll dim it. We put on the dimmer switch. We'll put on the dim switch at least for you. Because some things are very special. So you got to at least put that dimmer on every now and then, and just let it. Let life kind of take heed. There's nothing else really I have really worrying about. So otherwise, I'm actually having fun. I am really, really having fun these days. Um, did you all guys have a good Mother's Day out there? Did you? I really did. I actually had a really, really good one. I was really thankful. I really like all my mothers and my mother's thank yous, or not mother thank yous, but happy Mother's Day wishes and everything. It was really sweet. My little gave me a card and everything. It was sweet. Got to spend some time, with family and everything, and it was perfect. Perfect. I mean, it couldn't have been better. It really couldn't have. Dinner was great. Just amazing day in the sun. A little bit too much because I was definitely worn out. I was so worn out, but it was worth it. Everything was worth it, and you just continue to look for fun. Um, I know I am definitely actually going to be having some lot more fun coming up, especially coming up in the fall. I'm already still fall brained, but it's okay. I just got to do other things before that and during, so that way it doesn't seem like I'm only living for like the one event, and it helps like time pass because I'm one of those like, but I want it now though. Please, I just want it now. It's like, it's like, no, gotta be good, gotta be good. It's worth it. It's worth the wait, it is. It really, really is. So, um, you just let time go past and do your normal day to day. And I am looking forward to a little bit of downtime, a little bit of get things back in order. Though I don't have to worry that much. It's interesting, but it's been very helpful. I will say that. I am thankful for some of the help, especially while my back was out of commission for this weekend. It was really painful. I mean, it was rough. Thank goodness. I think also the storm has like something to do with it because I noticed like afterwards with the pressure and all, it always seems to like set something off in the body. So, as my little calls it, oh, we got a weather knee. Mm, yep, weather knee. You gotta love that. I love it. Yeah, I got a weather body and a weather knee and all that. I gotta weather everything. Everything is the weather affected. Everything is. If one thing doesn't, it's the other. I'm telling you. It really is. These days, if your mind doesn't go, it's your body, and if it's your body, it's definitely the mind. I think mine are both maybe slowly going, or one is gone, and then the other's just now catching up with it. Maybe I don't know. We'll see which one gets there first. It's a race. It's a race to see which one I lose first, the sanity or the body, and I'm halfway with each, so it's fun. You got to keep the humor about you, though. It is. You really, really do. And you got to keep that humor, especially when, your co-spawner there is what it is. And it's rough. It's rough when you're just like threatening him every other day. Court. Just, oh, you know what you need? Like, when you all are mad at each other, maybe like one of those taser thingies, like, if you guys get out of line. Remember that Simpsons episode? What was the doctor there that had them all hooked up to the little chair and zapped them all when they were mad at each other? That might, behavioral cognitive therapy like that might actually be the only savior someday. Yeah, yeah, we have Pavlov's dog effect with, like a little tree or something like that. But then we also have zappy zappy, if you're not good. I don't know. Sorry about that, but it might actually, really correct things very quickly in there. Or I could end up like, what was it, Leela, and actually liking it too much. It keeps zapping me. You never know. You never really know these days. Oh, I did want to kind of do something like geeky because I found this in like, like in like stuff that was going to be given away. And I'm like, well, if you're just going to give it away, I'm going to take it because this is utterly too cute. So found this guy and the stuff. And I'm like, I am not getting rid of this. This is just too cute. This is just too cute. It's actually a ball. And it looks like another Pokeball. And I just like absolutely love it. But it's not, it looks like a minion. It's a minion ball though. And it's like, okay, so you choose. And so what I did is I found these, I had my little minion Legos and so I just put them in there as their, Pokemon things that you caught that way you caught minions. It takes very, very small things sometimes to amuse me. And I hear that's a good thing on some aspects, with some. But then again, it doesn't, it doesn't take anything shiny these days could, distract me, I think. Anything really shiny or, quick to the, quick to the draw and that attention is like a squirrel. It's like a squirrel up a tree and just gone. It is gone, man. Just gone and out of here. I've learned to really just kind of go with that nowadays. It's so much easier. It makes life so much better for me. Actually, it feels so much better. It does. It really, really does. Um, I really just have to take sometimes a step back and laugh before you go too crazy at things. Like you're sitting in a meeting and you're discussing, things for needs or something like that, but it's not going to even apply if you're not in the same county. So I'm like, well, then why are we discussing if it's not going to even apply? I mean, we can keep everything, the same, but I'm losing logic. And when I don't follow the logic, you lose me all the way. And I need a map. I need a map to get back on point to figure out where we're going from there because I am so lost. I'll be so lost. It's not funny. No, sometimes you're going to have to dot it with me because it's just going to be like that. I don't know what to say. That's just how I am. It could be worse. It could be so much worse, but it could be so much better too. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It is what it is. I just, these days, those that love me, love them back because it's sometimes going to be a lot of work to keep your pressure, cool around me sometimes, because I'm definitely the type that's going to give you that high blood pressure in an instant. One way or the other, though. I mean, that could be good, though, Could be good one way, could be good the other way. You never know these days. I shoot for a 50-50 odd chance of come see, come saw, and that way, things work out much better for you in the end. And I think that actually is how to live it. Come see, come saw. Whatever happens, whatever's going to be is going to be. It's the old Irish, philosophy. If it happens, it happens. What are you going to do? If it happens, it happens. What are you going to do? Just, be thankful that you had a fun up to now, okay. And that way you just make it through another day. And that's what I do. I just have my mini world sometimes with my mini little collection of bits and bobbles, and that helps me get me through the day. And if it gets you through the day, keeps that sanity from that straitjacket. It really does. It really, I don't know. I might need a hug, hug jacket every now and then. I'm actually looking for one, a black one. And I think it's a black one I want. And I'm trying to like do a couple of things with it. I don't know. I might want a white one too. You know, just like every girl, I want one in every color. I want one in aqua and marine, and oh, we got to do purple too. Come on now, got to get that purple, and you definitely have to have it in white and classic black, of course. You know, and then you have to have it in matte black, of course. I would be the one to request, you know, do we have in black? Do you have that in black? It looks better on me in black, you know. Yeah, I would be that one to request that, even that, you know, in the insane asylum, you know, putting the hug jacket on instantly. Then I'd be also the one going, this is a little plain. Can I zhuzh it up? Maybe, you know, stickers. I know y'all won't let me have pens, but get stickers, you know, stickers are fun. Oh yeah, that's basically how you basically get them back in control. Just keep giving them stickers again. That's how y'all work it with the stickers and the kids, right? You know, you get them hooked on the stickers. That's why we like tattoos again. Never, never, never Pavlo dog it because it's going to end up that way. I'm telling you, you can Pavlo dog it or you can shock collar it. Yeah, either way, it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a real fun day. I'm having way too much fun these days. Sometimes I am looking to have more fun coming up, especially in this transition. It's going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle, probably transferring some things, but it'll be worth it in the end because then other parties won't give me so much of a headache, you know, hopefully. And hopefully it'll go smooth. Hopefully it'll go nice and smooth. And that's never going to happen for me. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Nope, nope, nope. But that's okay because I figured it out. The never going to happen, the never going to be smooth for me is just going to leave me with a lifetime of interesting stories. And I need to really start like maybe, you know, illustrating some of them because it's been interesting. I've definitely and not all have been from adulthood. You know, I've done some WTFs from definitely childhood. A lot of them have been from childhood. Thank God. Thank God mine have, you know, and it was definitely long before the internet, but I will definitely embarrass myself, you know, by telling a couple of stories every now and then. You know, and you know, like my favorite one that everyone says it definitely did not help, and my mom loves this one. We just discussed this for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. I hope you guys wished, you know, the moms in your life, even if you're just like with someone, you're dating someone, you're married to a mom, you're married to a MILF, you know, wish them happy Mother's Day too, because it makes, you know, makes them feel, you know, seen and valued and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But it makes it feel nice. Very nice. You gotta do that stuff. You gotta do the little stuff because it helps with the big stuff. It does. It really does. So, um, you got to really take care of that. And so, anyways, happy Mother's Day belated. Anyways, uh, what was I talking about? Moms. Okay, yeah. Oh, help with moms. Help moms. Help with moms. Okay, we're gonna help moms out definitely. I'm gonna think for 1 second here about it, and I know I can remember. Okay, I am back, and I think I remember definitely what I was saying about moms, helping single moms out, or even just helping moms out in general. Please do. Please help them out, you know, and wish them, you know, definitely wish them well because, oof, being a mom sometimes you definitely push. And when someone tells you, you know, well, you're not doing it right, or you're not doing it like this, then definitely don't say that because then you do it, okay? Then you do it. But I'm doing it. Might not be the way you want it. Might not be the way it should be, but it's gonna get done. Hey, it's okay. I do things the hard way. I'm used to it. It's always gonna be that way for me, probably. That's okay. Hey, I don't have to live, you know, high and mighty. I don't have to live the fluff life. I just have to live a joyful life, maybe, you know, and you can find joy anywhere and you can make your joy. And that's what I'm going to do. I am making my own. So I'm already doing that. There we go. I hope you guys have a really good rest of the week. I will hopefully try maybe checking in with you guys. Hopefully I did this right, and hopefully this is the one I post. So we will see, and we'll go with that. Bye, guys. You guys are doing it. I love it. You guys are doing it. Here's to the summer coming up. I know, but it's going to be a much needed vacay. It's going to be a much needed vacay. I'm already, yep, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Yay. Bye.